Fans of family drama, get in.
Yes.
There's a latest series on Netflix titled Magenta. Do we think it will tickle your cravings for all things scandalous and dramatic? Let's just unpack it real quick, first of all.
Firstly, this series, although it was released this year in October, it's very obvious that it was shot a very long time ago because we have the late Vusi part of this cast here. I was quite surprised to see her. That's what gave it away for me that, okay, this movie was shot a while ago because I was wondering from their costumes and the way the picture quality looks like. Set in South Africa, this 6-part series, Magenta follows the struggle for power. When the head of a coal mining family business, Zeb, dies, and now there's a tussle for who is going to take his seat.
One word for how this entire drama unfolds is a mess. Like, I know that's two words, but it was a big mess.
Yeah.
From the first episode alone, there was already a lot of tension, a lot of, okay, what's going on here? Matilda was working overtime.
Yes,
So in fact, I even
beginning.
got tired of her children at some point. Like, this woman is working so hard. Why are you guys so silly? For example, when Sandile slipped the secret out and said it was a slip of tongue, and like, seriously, you have one job.
That slip did not make any sense.
One job, honestly.
I just felt like that part was just like a convenience for the plot.
Yeah.
The entire thing, where it started, what annoyed me about it, because the first episode, I was not really digging it from the first episode.
Yeah.
It was the fact that from the beginning, they were already playing this intense sound, so you can just feel so much tension. Throughout the entire story, there's just tension. And why is there tension? It does not even make so much sense. Then the eldest son was pretending to be drunk. It's anybody with half a brain should know that this boy is actually pretending to be drunk, because this minute he's throwing tantrums, next minute he's fine and saying some kind of thing. So it's not really that character. I felt like they should have done better. I know that he's going through a lot, that he lost his mother while he was younger.
I was waiting for him a lot of times to just like come up and do some kind of things, but he's just really there at the background. Then Zeb's elder brother that was robbed of a position, that is a bad businessman, and his wife Aurora.
I love her a lot. She's like my favorite character.
Aurora and Matilda's scenes were actually epic. The back and forth was interesting. They have a daughter, Aluta. I don't understand Aluta. I don't understand.
I thought she was in school because they were saying like, oh, she's not done yet. She's not really experienced in business. But then she really had a lot to do with this company. Although I actually like that his elder brother, his wife, and but the daughter was not even my issue.
I like the elder brother and his wife. From the beginning when they said, you did not invite me. Even later on when we saw their own plot twist, I'm like, oh no. Then Moses' wife, like,
I don't know what's happening there. She was very pointless in this entire story.
Because I think that Moses would have done without her.
Very well.
Very well.
I don't think she helped him out in any way, like to help him get a promotion or anything. She was just there. She was just not necessary to this story at all. And I don't even know why he was almost still married to her. I don't even see a chemistry between both of them.
Exactly.
This series, at sometimes I'm like, okay, this is predictable, but sometimes I'm like, oh no, I did not see that coming. Like the way it ended, I did not see that coming in any way. But some parts I was like, okay. And the way it ended with that cliffhanger, I still have some guesses there.
Of course you have guesses, but can you pinpoint? Honestly, this series, I could not predict anything because it's a mess, and it could be anybody. And it can be someone that is just very far away. Maybe it's a faraway enemy that will be introduced. At the time of recording this video, we do not know if there's going to be season 2 of Magenta or a volume 2. There's really not much information online surrounding this. So we're just really left to hang to dry here. If there's going to be a season 2 or a volume 2, definitely we're going to be pressing play because we need to know who did what. This person have their own dirt, this one has their own dirt, this one have their own dirt. So how does it all come together? Who killed Zeb? Just all over the place.
Just like walk into a room where people are fighting, but you don't really know what's going on there.
Who do you think was the most irrelevant character?
There are many. The daughter.
Sorry to interrupt you, that's my number one. Fezeka was irrelevant. So Fezeka and her girlfriend Sophie, irrelevant.
Yeah. The second son, Moses' wife, irrelevant. Even Aluta is not very necessary.
Zeb was not necessary. I prefer that we started the series and say, oh, this man is dead. You understand? There was no need for us to see how much of a wicked man he was. We cannot even place who Moses is. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? But we're just really at the middle of most things.
So who's your favorite character in this series?
It has to be Matilda. Matilda, she played her role very well. Although at the first episode, I was like, okay, this one, like, go sit down. But later on, especially she and Aurora, they are back and forth. But my favorite thing,
I would say Aurora because she was just natural in that
Natural,
role.
yeah.
Till at some point I felt like, okay, maybe she's doing a little bit too much, but she was a stellar actress, and the role, she killed the role anyway. But Aurora is my favorite character in this series. I'll rate this series 2 stars. As much as when I started it, I was not enjoying it. I got hooked from like second episode, but it was still a mess overall. It had a lot of flaws.
I'll rate it a 3 because I've seen worse, and I said, okay, it's not the worst in the world. So I understand that they were just really trying to make an intriguing drama for us, and I get it and I respect that. So I'm going to give it a 3. Although I wish the camera quality was way different, I wish that the sound was better.
I really wish the picture quality was better. Maybe the experience would have been a bit nicer because you cannot even like differentiate their skin tone from this. Maybe it's the director's style. If you have seen Magenta Call, tell us what you think in the comments. Yeah. Do not forget to like this video, share, and check out our other videos. We have lots of reviews and recommendations on our channel. Also, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time with more movie reviews and recommendations.
Goodbye.